Today, you're going to learn 6 concepts for creating landing pages that convert. These come to you from the fields of copywriting, from neuromarketing, and from logical argument. What they're going to do is help you optimize for the thought process and the experience of your visitor. So these 6 concepts are ideal if you're creating landing pages for things like paid search marketing campaigns, where you have a very good idea of the types of keywords you're targeting and the intent of the visitor who is searching for those keywords. But that being said, all of these concepts do apply to other types of online advertising as well. We will start with items 1 through 5 because they make the most amount of sense when viewed as a group. And then after that, we'll move on to concept number 6 independently. Okay, let's get to it. Imagine for a moment that you are one of your future visitors. You've just done a search on Google and you've clicked through to a landing page. What do you want to know? Okay, so concept number 1, am I in the right place? Number 2, what's in it for me? Number 3, why you? Number 4, can you prove it? And number 5, give me something easy to say yes to. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's talk about how to apply these concepts. But first, why do they work? The answer is because they align with elements like relevance, motivation, differentiation, friction reduction, and credibility, all of which play a role in decision making. These items are what we want to know before we really feel confident converting. Okay, so how do we practically apply this? A good place to start is to think about your landing page as having 3 unique sections, each with a role to play. Those 3 sections are a beginning, a middle, and an end. The beginning section is your most important area. Every one of your visitors is going to see it because it's above the fold. And what they find there will determine whether or not they stay on your page or go somewhere else. For that reason, the beginning of your landing page has some pretty heavy lifting to do. So we need to make full use of it. And we're going to do that by applying 3 of the concepts at once. First, we're going to answer the am I in the right place and the what's in it for me questions. Then we're going to follow with your offer, which is the give me something easy to say yes to. We're going to put all of that in the intro. An effective format for answering the am I in the right place and what's in it for me questions is the following. A headline, a subhead, or an intro paragraph with say 2 to 3 sentences, a few bullet points, and supporting imagery. Now, alongside of this is going to be the give me something easy to say yes to offer, which is usually going to consist of a contact form and your phone number. With your contact form, please try and use the minimum number of fields you can. So only ask for things that are really required. One of the reasons for using the give me something easy to say yes to format is because it leads with value. We want your visitor to read your offer and in their mind think, yes, I want this download. Yes, I want to take a free trial. Yes, I want to have a conversation with your sales team. Yes, I want to take that next step, whatever it is, with you. While leading with value is really important in your offer and your call to action, so is being clear about exactly what your visitor is saying yes to. If they have any question marks or anxiety about your offer, that's going to cause friction, and that friction is going to slow down momentum and reduce your conversion rate. And before we move on, just while we're talking about the call to action here, please resist the urge to include a CAPTCHA unless it's absolutely necessary, because they're notoriously problematic, with lots and lots of research online saying that they hurt conversions and often aren't really that effective anyway. Now, onto the body of your landing page. This is where you're going to address the why you and prove what you say is true components. You might be thinking that answering the question why you isn't so easy. It requires a deep understanding of your product and solution, and also of your customers' needs and wants. If you've ever sat down to try and articulate a why you message, you know how challenging it is. But some good news, there is a very helpful tool for this. It's based on 3 decades of consumer research and published by the Harvard Business Review. It's called the 30 Elements of Consumer Value. These 30 elements of value are fundamental attributes in their most essential and sort of discrete forms, which you can use as inspiration for articulating your answer to the question, why you? These 30 elements of value fall into 4 categories: functional, emotional, life-changing, and social impact. Some elements are more inwardly focused, primarily addressing consumers' personal needs. Others are more outwardly focused, which helps people interact or navigate the external world. You'll find a link to this resource below if you want to print it or save it. It's now time to prove what you say is true. This is so important for landing pages because chances are it's going to be your visitor's first interaction with your brand. If that's the case, they don't know you yet, so they don't trust you yet, which is why they need to see proof. Things like case studies, testimonials, reviews, awards, industry recognition, or any other types of evidence that come to mind as being supportive of the claims you've made. If you're in a situation where you don't have a lot of proof to work with, it is absolutely worth investing some time and energy speaking to your customers to get some. Okay, so that's the end of the body section. Now it's time to go to the final end of your page area. This is where you're going to restate your offer, the give me something easy to say yes to. By this stage, theoretically, somebody will have gone all the way through. They will have consumed your content. It's now time for them to take action. Hopefully you've provided everything they need to do so. So we want to reiterate your offer at the bottom of the page for one more chance. And there you have it, concepts 1 through 5. Now it's time for concept number 6, which is a superb thank you message. When someone converts on your landing page, they have momentum and enthusiasm. They're excited, but so many landing pages fall short with a thank you message that reads like a status update, where they just say sort of sent or success. I think this is a real lost opportunity because there's a moment here where you can create a little bit of delight. And it doesn't have to be complicated or overly fancy. Thing as simple as, thank you so much for your inquiry. It has been successfully received. You may enjoy checking out these resources. Have a nice day. Everyone who converts will see your thank you page and they'll probably read it, which is why a strong thank you message is so important for creating a positive experience. So now you have 6 concepts for creating landing pages that convert. I hope you like them, I hope you have fun with them, and most of all, I hope your next landing page project goes that much more smoothly because of them. Please do subscribe to our channel. We'll be releasing videos about landing pages, online advertising, SEO, and all other areas relevant to customer acquisition. And you may also enjoy reading our blog, which is at reefdigital.com.au/blog. To make this video, I've drawn on my own experience as well as some really helpful resources online. So I'm going to include some links to those in the description. Now let's turn it over to you. What do you think of these 6 fundamentals for creating landing pages to convert? Will you use them? If so, which ones? All of them? Parts of them? Please do share your thoughts in the comments. I read them all, and I'll see you next time. Over and out.